Good day, learners. In the previous lesson, as you remember, we looked at addition and subtraction of fractions with the same denominator, and also fractions with different denominators. So today we're going to look at adding and subtracting fractions with mixed numbers. Now we know that a fraction, for instance, is 2 over 5 plus 3 over 2, let's call it 3 over 10, and we're going to add a mixed number. Now mixed number is a fraction with a whole number. So we're going to look at that, and let's say 1.5. Alright, so we have three different fractions here. Common fraction, and a mixed number. Why a mixed number? Because it has a whole number in front of the fraction. Now, as you remember from the previous lesson, there's two methods that I've showed you, the lowest common multiple and also the cross multiplication. I say again, learners, there are more than one method of calculating a sum or a calculation. I'll show you the method that I feel would be the easiest one for you to understand. Alright, so what do we do in this scenario that I think that's the best for you? The first thing is to change this fraction, or this mixed number, into an improper fraction. And improper fractions when the numerator is bigger than the denominator. So we say 1 times 2 is 2 plus 1 is 3. Now remember what I told you? You cannot change the denominator unless you multiply. So the denominator stays the same. So we still have 2 over 5 plus 3 over 10 plus 3 over 2. Now why can these not be added together? Because the denominators are not the same. Now the cross multiplication method will work if you first do these two, get an answer, and then do that one with your answer. But it's a long way of doing it. And in this case, it is easier to use the lowest common multiple. So what do we do first? We write the multiples of 5. 5, 10, 15, 20. Multiples of 10. 10, 20, 30. The multiples of 2. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. And if you look carefully, the lowest common multiple between all these are not 20, but 10. Remember what I told you? You can have a multiple that is higher than the lowest common multiple, but it's not the lowest. So the lowest common multiple is 10. Alright, so we ask ourselves, with what did we multiply 5 to get 10? We count the multiples, 1, 2. So we multiply 5 by 2. What we do at the bottom, we do at the top. What we do at 10 to get 10? We multiplied it by 1. Do it at the bottom. We do the same at the top. With what did we multiply 2 to get 10? We count the multiples. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We multiply 2 by 5. What do we do at the bottom? We do at the top. I'm a bit squashy for space, so I'm going to carry on working here. Now we do the calculations. 2 times 2 is 4. 2 times 5 is 10. Plus 3 over 10, because obviously times 1 times 1 stays the same. 3 times 5 is 15. 2 times 5 is 10. So can we add these fractions together? Yes. Why? Because the denominators are the same. So 15 plus 4 plus 3 is. Now guys, I always say this in class to you. Don't be scared to make calculation on the side and pencil if you can't do it in your head. Does everyone understand that? Do never be shy to use your fingers, to use your pencil. Never be shy doing that. All right, so the answer is 22 over 10. Now for where we are now in the curriculum, if you answered for me like this, I will mark it correct. After the test, we will look at simplifying, but for now, we are not looking at simplifying fractions. That will only happen after the